No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. And today we having a long-awaited sit-down with Grape Street's very own RealWattsBaby in the building. How you living?
Hey now, say now. Look, it's a RealWattsBaby checking in for the win. You know, just tapping in with Adam, man. What's going on?
Chilling, man. Just having an exciting week. It's Friday.
Oh, yeah, it's been a very interesting week.
It's been very out of control.
The streets know that.
This show, we're going to get into all the details and everything, but let's get a little bit of your backstory, because you got a crazy...
What you want to know? Because I know you do your little homework on people before you bring them up here.
Yeah.
I know you don't just bring complete strangers you don't know nothing about. I know you did something. What you know and what you want to know.
Well, I'm not going to just let it all out right now. We got to get to that.
Yeah, you know, man. Come on.
All right. So just tell me a little bit about where you grew up and what life was like when you were a younger man.
All right. So, boom. When I was a kid, I could say I was an internet sensation. You feel me? Around 16 and all that. We had the world going crazy. I used to go.
Let's go before that, though. So just tell me about like the house that you grew up in and like where exactly you grew up and stuff.
Watts.
Yeah.
I grew up in Watts. Day one. I ain't come from no other city. They ain't come from no other state. I had to put gas in my car to get here. You know what I mean? Straight from the hospital, straight to Watts.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
And so you had both parents around or just your mom?
Mom and I guess my stepdad, yeah.
He was around, but not too consistently?
No, he was around.
Okay.
Yeah, he replaced my dad, yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
And where was your pops at? You got locked up or something?
He in the streets.
Okay.
He around to it over, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And growing up at that time in Watts, tell me a little bit, what was it like?
I mean, as far as what? You got to adapt.
Yeah.
I mean, what? It's LA. So I used to say, what was Watts like? It's like the same thing when you ask people what's living in LA like. It's the same thing. It's just a little bit grimier. Like okay, Watts is the east side. Some people would say LA, this, that, but the whole time they be on the west side. The west side of LA look way better than the east side. You feel me? And I guess, you know, but it's danger and gangs everywhere. But yeah, it go down on the east side more than the usual areas of LA.
Okay. And so was it obvious to you from very early on that this was a crazy place? Did you see like wild shit going on as a young dude?
You know, when you a kid, you just cooling, you know, you riding your bike, you doing your thing, going to the park. And like, yeah, you go to the park, you see people with tattoos and all that, but you a kid, you're not knowing. Like I said, I'm a RealWattsBaby. I've been playing basketball for the hood park, baseball for the hood park. My dad was the coach. Well, my stepdad was the coach. Before I was even ready, full-fledged gangbanging, my homies that was on the team, we elementary, middle school, they was already banging Grape Street and shit, so it was already in my ear, in my life and shit, but you know, I was just trying to be like an athlete or whatever, you know, but couldn't escape it. It is what it is.
For sure.
And I say everything was cool until, you know, I was younger and stuff and, you know, and got into like real shit like, oh, okay, it's going down, you know, guns in my face and people banging on me. I say I turned up the first time somebody banged on me and, you know, had to return the energy. And whether it's sports, music, anything, I feel like anything I do, I try to be the best at it. And so it sucks that, you know, when you're not made out the hood yet, you stuck in the hood, so you have to like adapt. I guess I became the best. Well, I think I'm the best at what I do. So yeah.
So somebody put a strap in your face at a young age and you hadn't really thought about being from a hood before that?
Nah, I was cool. I was chilling. I mean, I know where I'm at. I got homies from the hood and all that, but it's just like I was just a regular non-affiliate at the time. I probably was like 14. Nigga put up on me, strap, 2 niggas in the Regal and all that for my little chirp phone.
Really?
Yeah.
And you were hanging out where?
I was walking home from the train station. Cause the 103rd is like my mom stayed across the street from Ted Watkins, and then you go down and it's a train station, so you can walk to the train station. So I'll go places like be like, oh, I might be in Compton with my nigga Earl Sway, rest in peace. And then it's time to go home. My mom ain't finna come get a nigga, so I gotta get back on the train, take the green line to the blue line, and I walk down 103rd. And walking down 103rd from that train station, I didn't got it into multiple situations. Yeah,
definitely. So okay, but what was that process like? Like you already knew that if you were gonna be from somewhere, it was gonna be Grape Street, or? Well, you know, because how far do you actually grow away from the Jordan Downs?
Oh, 2 lights.
2 lights, okay.
Yeah, 2 street lights.
Right.
Yeah, shopping center, everything. The hood park is across the street. So like where mama live, I guess you could say it's like somewhat baby ops, because they like be with the booty, they be with the bounty hunters and shit, right? Boom. So I always realized when I was young, I would walk, it's like an alley and shit, and you go to get to Ted Watkins, the park, and I always be looking like, why they don't never come to the park, and all that. And I'm like, oh, they can't. as I got older, I grew it, and they grew like a hatred towards me. Like, oh, you can't be bringing them over here with the whoop. Cause I used to have homies from the hood in my mama's house and all that back in the day. And I was still not affiliate at the time and all that. So it was just like crazy. I had to like adapt and see what the really going on. Like I said, we in middle school, and after baseball practice or whatever, we come back to my mama's house and all that. And some niggas over there at my mama's house like, oh, they can't be over here with the whoop. Like, man.
That's crazy. So that shit was around even when you were super young, and
yeah. Okay. So then I had to adapt to it, and then like I said, I'm the best at everything I do. So yeah. Okay.
So did you was your mom dedicated to keeping you away from gang life?
For sure. She tried her hardest. She checked me out of Jordan. You know how like when you graduate from middle school, your parents got to take you to whatever high school you're gonna go to, and actually like paperwork, whatever, get you in and all that. She did everything she could to get me out. So I went to Jordan for a week, and she checked me out and went to like some little bullshit private school, downtown business magnet. Got kicked out of there and went to Taft to play basketball, and then tore my ACL. So they sent a nigga back to the hood. Got kicked out the Valley School District out of there. So they sent the nigga back. Graduated from Maxine Waters. Okay. Watts, a little bullshit school for like people that's on a bad track and all that.
But do you remember what your mom said to you when she first found out that you were officially gangbanging? Did she try to like nip it in the bud and be like, no, it's not happening?
I mean, that's what all parents do. I would hope. I don't think it's any parents out here that's gonna really be like, oh, they're happy about it, right?
But sometimes I hear about parents who like they don't want their kid to be from a gang, but then their kid gets put on a hood and they're like, oh, okay. Like it's just they don't really fight it too hard because they kind of know it's inevitable.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. Yeah, but I guess so.
Okay, so then how did your life change after that? All of a sudden you're just like kind of more locked in, or did you feel like you had a support network that you didn't necessarily have before?
I mean, like I said, I was already like a teenage sensation, so like I was a familiar face in the city already.
Okay, so you were already kind of popping musically at this point.
I guess not even just musically, just online. Like since YouTube started, like you look on my YouTube page, it say I had my account since 2008 or 9.
Yeah, and your account is interesting because it has so much sort of like random stuff from like 10 plus years ago, like music videos that you weren't actually in.
Because I shoot videos as well.
So you were shooting those? Okay.
Yeah, I shoot videos, edit videos. I don't just do music. I was with the camera before I ever fuck with the mic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The mic can't. Rap music is just a hobby. You feel me? But I know I'm bigger than that. I'm not just a regular artist like music.
But how'd you even get into that in the first place? What came first, making music, or you were shooting music?
The camera.
Okay, so
the camera came first.
How'd you even get interested in making videos, or like who put you onto that?
One Christmas, my pops bought me a little bullshit camera, and I used to always take it to school, so everybody knew like, oh, it was a fight at school. Ace got it. Ace got the footage off the back. So looking at it, and it just took from there. I'm shooting videos at school. The whole little jerk movement came about, but I was with the camera before all that came too as well. So I don't know. I say I just with the camera more than the mic.
Was it the kind of thing where you saw the vision in terms of like what could be possible, and you knew that YouTube was going to be a big deal before a lot of other people knew? Because now it's obvious.
Nah.
But at that time, it was like to a lot of people.
My parents was like old and strict and weird and shit. So it's like we had a little computer in the back then. They used to be like weird, like don't touch the computer. Like old ass dial-up type computer and shit. But around then, that's why I made my YouTube page on there and shit. Like I was snuck on the computer and shit, did it anyway and all that. Got in trouble and shit, but ain't really much. It's computer.
Right.